Welcome back to another episode of Showtime Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Showtime, also known as Jenna. And before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click that notification button so you know when I drop a video. Oh, excuse me. And tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to what? Pull up, pour up any drink of your choice and tune in as we dive into these hot topics. I am drinking coffee, pumpkin spice coffee at that. I love my pumpkin spice. I'm drinking pumpkin spice coffee, guys. So cheers to you, boo. Make it do what it do. Hope it nourishes you. And let's get into this video. So I wanted to talk. Oh, I forgot to drink. What am I doing? All right, cool. So I wanted to just talk to you guys. I'm not gonna be before you for too long because my camera is dying. So hopefully I can just get through it while I can. Um, But I just want to talk about slow growth. Now, slow growth is something that I struggle with. Slow growth is something that a lot of people struggle with. Slow growth is something that nobody really truly wants until you learn the perks of slow growth. And in my own personal journey, I went from hating slow growth because it's just like everything was handed to me so fast, like growing up. I never had to really want for anything. So when it came to things that were a little more out of my control, out of my parents' control, who were my providers, who gave me everything that my heart desires, really in God's hands at the end of the day. I saw a difference in the pace of when I would receive the things that I was asking for. And for me, and I know a lot of people can relate, when you are slowly growing, whether it's spiritually, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in motherhood, whether it's in entrepreneurship, and the list goes on, whether you're a content creator, when you're slow growing, that there's room for disappointment, there's room for discouragement, to be discouraged, there's room for doubt, there's room for fear, anxiety, and the list goes on. And that's the first thing that people gravitate to because it's normal. It's of your fleshly way of thinking, and out of your what's it called? And being impatient. It stems from being impatient. So it stems. That's the quickest thing for us to gravitate to is those negative, emotions that are attached to slow growth. So what I'm able to understand in this process is that slow growth allows me to be molded. Slow growth allows me to make mistakes. So when I'm on a bigger platform, or I'm at the place wherever I desire, I'm not making these big mistakes on a bigger platform that could have a long-lasting negative impact on whatever place I am in life, whatever I'm doing, pursuing, whatever, right? Slow growth allows me to reality check, to give myself a reality check. Slow growth humbles me, and slow growth draws me closer to God. Slow growth makes you really Slow growth taps you into a version of yourself that you never knew you were able to tap in. Slow growth shows you if you really built like a dog, like are you really built like a pit, or you built like a chihuahua, right? So there's so many things that are taking that are not taken. There's so many things that are not taken into consideration when it comes to the process of slowly growing whatever it is that you're trying to grow, right? And when you're able to take a step back and realize, okay, well, I'm not where I'm at right now, but I'm still able to work this out in my craft. Maybe for me, I would watch a bunch of YouTube videos about how to, grow your YouTube channel and get these subscribers and this, that, and the other. And I remember one thing from one of the videos I was watching, and it said that, in that process of not getting as many views, you're allowed to master your craft. It gives you that time to master your craft. Slow growth allows you to master your craft. It doesn't have to be in YouTube. It's anything that we're talking about. It allows you to really master your craft. It goes back to those making mistakes and being humble and reality check yourself, and all those things tie into one. It allows you to take a step back and realize what is working, what's not working, what are you really doing for it. Get back in tune with yourself and your love for whatever it is that's causing you to want to grow and elevate, and whatever your heart is desiring at that moment. It allows you to master seeking the master. It allows you to master seeking God for your questions, seeking God when you have anxiety, seeking God when you have doubts. It allows you to master the art of prayer. It allows you to master the art of meditation. It allows you to master the art of being in the moment when you're slowly growing. And I want to focus in on being in the moment for a second, because we live in a day age. I feel like I haven't said that in so long on this channel, guys. We live in a day and age where no one's ever in the moment. Everybody's thinking about the next thing, thinking about the next thing, thinking about the next thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, sometimes you miss the blessings and the miracles that are happening in this moment because you're looking forward to when you're going to be this, when you're going to reach this number, when your life is going to look like this. But you don't realize that it's happening right now. It's all happening right now. Where you envision yourself, where your heart lies, the desires you have for your life, it's all happening right now. It's just a process of getting there, right? So when you're in the moment, you get to realize, like, oh snap, like in my case, like if I'm living in a day to day, moment to moment, right? Oh cool, like I was just at 18 subscribers, now I got 19. Like appreciating, every small detail. And that ties with being in the moment, is to appreciate every small detail, every little miracle, every little blessing that God is sending your way, that slowly all adds up. See, that's the thing with slow growth. It's slowly adding up, right? If you're thinking about your growth as in $1, right? Every day you're putting $1, or every other day you're putting $1 in away into a savings, into a little piggy bank, whatever it is, and you're putting it away, putting it away. And you're not focusing on when it's going to grow and how it's going to grow and when it's going to reach that amount that you desire. Your main focus is just putting that $1 away. Putting that $1 away. Get $1, put that $1 away. One day you'll wake up and you'll look at your piggy bank, you'll look at your savings, and you'll be like, holy crap, like I arrived. How the heck did that happen? In the moment, it feels slow, but each day is getting you closer to where you desire. Each day, you're building. Each day, you're growing. Each day, you're mastering, right? I feel like it's so neglected, and it's necessary not to neglect the slow growth, right? It's necessary not to neglect the slow growth. It's necessary not to neglect the slow growth. It's necessary not to neglect the slow growth, because what is being taught to you in this moment? There's things that God will teach you in the moment of the growth, of the slow growth, that He can't teach you when you arrive. It's necessary to learn these things. It's necessary to stop and think. It's necessary to slow down. It's necessary to master whatever it is in front of you for the day, for the moment, before reaching wherever your heart desires. It's necessary for you to break those generational curses off of you before you reach what God has planned for you. It's necessary for you to cut those people off before you get to where you want to be. It's necessary for you to grow your confidence before you step in a line of work that's going to test you and who you are every single day. It's necessary right now in this moment to be in the moment and to not fight against the slow growth, but fight with the slow growth. Ask questions. Why am I still walking around this mountain? What can I do to prevent myself from walking around this mountain? Am I supposed to be walking around this mountain one more time? God, please lead me to the answers, God, lead me, direct me, guide me from around this mountain. What do I need to forgive and forget to reach another level? Right? A lot of people feel stunted and stuck and hopeless and agitated and irritated, and where is my life going, because they haven't taken the time, to appreciate the slow growth. And you know what's funny? What makes your growth go from slow to rapid, to go from slow to all of a sudden? I love that song. Shout out. I think is it Maverick City? I don't know. Maverick City, or what? Whatever. I'll put it, if I can remember. I'll put it in the description down below. But to go from slow growth to all of a sudden, slow growth to rapid growth, slow growth to your destination, is the faith during the slow growth. It's the faith during that process. It's the keeping out hope when you don't feel like faith. Is to get up and do it when you don't feel like it. Is to, when you fall off, because all of us will, nobody is perfect and we never will be. When you fall off your schedule, when you fall off of achieving your goals, when you fall off of trying to remain mentally and spiritually and physically strong and strong and healthy, when we fall off of these things, getting back up and keep going. None of that is to get up and keep going. That is what separates people that are going to continually grow slow, or the people that are going to grow slow into rapid, grow slow into all of a sudden, grow slow until you reach your destination. I believe that God obviously has the ultimate say at the end of the day, but we also play a part in the speed of our growth. There is moments when, yes, it may feel like you should be further along than you should, that you deserve to be further along than you should be, but God has to teach you something in that moment. And then there's other times where, yes, you should be further along than you should be, but you're the one who's preventing yourself. You're the one who's keeping yourself walking around the same mountain. You're the one who's not getting up. You're the one who's fluctuating in their faith. You're the one who has no real hope. You're the one who likes to talk the talk but can't walk the walk. And so being able to sit down with yourself and with God and know, okay, am I still here? Am I still slowly growing because there's work to be done? There's still work that you have to do within me before you can elevate me? Or am I still here? Am I slowly growing because I'm not applying pressure on myself? I'm not waking up every day hungry. I'm not falling down and getting back up. I'm not desiring with all of my heart for my dreams. I don't have trust in you, God, and I don't have trust in myself. You have to be able to understand and differentiate. You have to be able to see the difference between the two. And if you can't, then you get on your knees, or you get into meditation, you get into your prayer, you get into writing, you get wherever you need to get, wherever your place is peace, and you seek wherever you can seek your answers out. Wherever you get that sense of peace and clarity is where you go into and you figure out, hey, which one of it is the two? And when that answer is given to you, don't waste time with it. Don't fight against it. Don't push back. Push into it. Right? Because eventually, if you allow God to have his way, and he's saying, I'm not elevating you right now, you're having slow growth right now because there's stuff that I need to do, I need to fix within you. Okay, God, reveal that stuff that I need to heal. Reveal that chain that I need to break. Reveal that person I need to cut off. And guess what that'll do? Propel you into your future, propel you into your desires. Same with the other way. Okay, there's not anything that I need to do internally or anybody I need to cut off. I've broken those chains, so now it's me. So now I need to kick it up a notch. I need to write a schedule that fits this work ethic that will sustain the thing that I'm asking for. I need to chill out with hanging out with people and dive more into my craft. I need to cut off all the substance of distractions and get focused. Slow growth can be on God. Slow growth can be on you. Right? Either way, don't, excuse me, this whole time. Either way, it's necessary. Don't neglect it because it's necessary. Enjoy each little blessing, each little miracle, each little step through your path, through your journey, because it's necessary and there's a purpose for every moment. Whether you gain 1 subscriber this month or 1,000, there's a purpose. There's a process. And you're still on your way, whether it's slow or rapid. You're still growing and eventually will arrive at your destination. Yes? Cool. Hopefully my camera didn't die on me. But yeah, I'm so happy I was able to share that. That was good. That was for you. That was for me. I'm so happy. Hopefully that help with you guys. I know sometimes if I see other people thriving and stuff like that, I'm like, we have that. I shared that what I've gone through recently. Oh, I just spit. What I've gone through recently, and so it feels good just to know, like, focus on me, stay in my lane, seek out answers from God, and know which direction I should go into, and also enjoy the moment and what He's blessing me with in the moment. And sooner or later, what I ask for will be here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please like, share, and hit that subscribe button for your girl, please. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for all my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next podcast episode. I had too much coffee. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.